Hey yo, this is the Chicago Cubs MLB 15 The Show series. The future is right now. First spring training game against the San Francisco Giants. You're taking a look at this lineup. Now we are a lineup that's gonna more than likely change. But you see what I did? I moved Chris Bryant to left field, which is something that's being discussed, so that Addison Russell can move to his natural shortstop, Javier Baez to second, and Starlin Castro to third, which is it's a position I believe he can actually play. But more than likely, when this all goes down and the Cubs infield / outfield takes its final form, we're probably going to see Bryant in left, but we're probably going to see Castro get traded for some pitching. But that's just something that I'll explore later, maybe even later in spring training. But for now, it's time to swing the bats and take the mound and take the field for the first time. Spring training. Yes, and I'm going to blow through spring training, go through it as fast as I can. But I'm doing this for a reason, because I'm trying to, it's a lot of stuff going on with the Cubs. It's a lot of moving parts. I'm not doing Joe Madden's back to pitcher eighth thing. I'm not doing that, and I'm not hitting, Soler real low. But we do have Chris Bryant up early in the game, going into the gap. This one is going to one hop the wall, barely bounding in there. It's going to be an easy double for Chris Bryant. We still got to get these numbers together. He rounded second base a little bit too much. Off of Tim Lincecum. That might be a little bit too much facial hair on Chris Bryant too. But we're not going to worry about it too much. We're going to worry about the extension of the arms. And this is so Chris Bryant-like, because if you've been watching him this season, he's been going the opposite field a lot. A lot of his big hits, a lot of the RBIs that he's gotten this season is from going the opposite way. Here's Javier Baez up in the top of the second inning, runner on third. Ground ball to the left side. That'll get the runner home, and that gets the Cubs on the board. First run scored of the spring. That's some kind of milestone. Shouldn't I say that if it's some kind of milestone? I should keep that. Whatever. 1-0. John Lester gives up a smacker to the gap. This one's going to roll to the wall. That ain't good. Dexter Fowler trying to get there on his horse. He getting the ball back in, but it's going to be an RBI double, and there you go. So we've given up some runs as well too there. So we didn't want that, but that's what ended up happening. Come on, John. John got off to that was Aoki with the double. John got off to a slow start in real life, so we gotta be patient with him. Here's Jorge Soler. Oh, check and swing. That's a strike. This was a really good at bat though. Look at this. 0-1 count started off, and I'm gonna show you this hole at bat because it was a good at bat. Oh, 0-2 hole, and he's been chasing that slider, that breaking ball low and away. So that's exactly what he did. You're in an 0-2 hole now, Jorge. What are you going to do? Top of the fourth inning, game is tied. Low and away. Good take. Good take. Good take. Good take. It was a good two-strike pitch, but it was a good take. 1-2 count. Jorge Soler guessed right. We see that way outside. We're not swinging at that. This is why we like to, this setup for the guess pitch, because, give me a break sometimes. 2-2 count. Oh, fouled that one off. That was a hanger. You could have banged that one. You could have banged that one. It's 2-2. Still, just look at this at bat. He battled all the way back to a 3-2 count, slider low and away, trying to get him to chase. Javier Baez is on deck. 2 outs. Game tied. Top of the fourth inning. Foul. Hard. Down the line. Is that going to be fair? Oh, just foul. Soler was off. He was off to the races. We're looking at the 8th pitch of the at bat. We were looking away. We were looking away, but oh! Was that a tip? That had to be some kind of tip. That was a foul, I guess. Yeah, that was a foul. It looked like he swung and missed, but didn't look like he swung and missed. 3-2 count. Didn't miss that one. Bang, bang, boogie, bang, bang. Out to the grassy knoll. Rolling down the hill. Soler with the awesome at bat. Almost struck out. Almost struck out. Yeah, he can only shake his head. He can only shake his head. Soler is rounding the bases, and that is the first home run of the spring. That's got to be some sort of that's a milestone, right? It's a milestone. It's the first home run of the spring. Joe's happy. We don't have Botox Ricky anymore. Y'all remember Botox Ricky from Breaking the Curse? No Botox Ricky. We just got regular Joe. Regular Joe. But he's far from regular. If you just listen, he's far from regular. But look at the extension here. Get that out of my house. Look at this. Whammo. Way gone. Out of here. This is Man, Soler, If Soler can be a run producer in the middle of this lineup, behind Rizzo and behind Bryant, we're going to be in good shape. Justin Grimm on bottom of the 5th inning. We're up 2-1, and he's sitting people down. Maxwell did not have a good game at all. He was struggling to make contact with anything at any point during this game. It was really quite embarrassing, you know, in my opinion, period. This is a ground ball up the middle. Justin Grimm giving up hit. Justin Grimm's been real good in real life. He's been really solid for the Cubs. I mean, he's been probably the most consistent. Not probably, he has been the most consistent reliever. Phil Koch comes on with the team. I mean, we were in a jam. Even though the Cubs just sent him away, sent him down, he's probably not ever going to come back to Chicago. But he gets the big strikeout there. Oh, what in the world was that? Did you see that? That was a wild pitch that seemed to hit off the top of the catcher's helmet and bounded away. That was crazy. Is that Jeremy Affeldt? Yes, Jeremy Affeldt did not like that. Something wrong with that lady's shorts. Look at the lady going up the steps. Her shorts look really weird. I don't understand. It made me very uncomfortable. But whatever. 2-1, top of the 8th inning. Going deep to center field, that'll be deep enough to get the run of the 3rd. I believe that was Arismendi Alcantara. Got the runner over the 3rd. All right, you did your job. You did your job. It's 2-1. Now, here's Dexter Fowler up. Batting from the right side. It's only 1 out. Runner on 3rd. You know what that means. Go deep enough to get the run home, and that'll do it. That's going to make it 3-1 on the sacrifice fly. You don't have a play at the plate. You know you don't have a play at the plate. Good job, Dexter. Dexter's been doing just doing the little things in real life, too. I mean, he scored. I mean, it feels like he scores a run a game. It's almost been like that for like the last 20 games. Really has. And we're talking about real life, not you know, not future is now stuff right now. Yes, that's a strike. You went. Hector Rondon comes on and gets the save, unlike what he did against Arizona on Saturday night, which really has not quite settled with me yet. Got to change these numbers. Addison Russell's wearing number 4. We don't need that. Rondon, good job. Good job. Hey, this is what we got to do. I mean, John Lester, 3 innings pitch is spring. He's not going to go more than that. We're going to give her 5 hits. We got the home run from Soler. Nori Aoki was their top hitter. Got that RBI double we showed you. But it was not enough. It was not enough to take down the future is now Cubs. We gotta. I mean, we're not gonna play it as close to the vest. We're gonna do some, do some things, some changing up of the, changing some stuff up. He walked somebody. How is he the player of the game? You come in and work one inning and you give up a hit and a walk. That's not the player of the game. Even though you did get 2 strikeouts, you made things tougher than they're supposed to be. What are we really talking about? Whatever. That's this first episode of the spring training, the first game. The future is now for the Cubs. It is. Future is now. You better believe it. I appreciate y'all watching. God bless. Peace.